Mimi nilikuwa mgonjwa. Nikaletwa hapa, nikajifungua, mtoto akapelekwa nursery na mimi nikabaki tu hapa. Sasa nilivyoishi hapa muda kidogo nikashikwa na kichwa cha kuniuma. Ndio nikatoka nje. Sikuwa najijua, kichwa kilikuwa kinaniuma sana. Mara kikapona. Sasa ninageuka na macho yangu kurudi hospitali, sikuiona hospitali.
Imagine being lost in the world unknown that only you can relate to, having delusions, hallucinations, and disorganized thoughts with few recollection of who you really are and who your kinsmen are.
Mimi nilikuwa na story yangu tu huko Mombasa pale nilikuwa naishi. Nilikuja huku kama nimekuja shule kuchukua kitambulisho. Sasa nilichukua kitambulisho ndio nikaja hapa hospitali. Nikaona malizia hapa hospitali ndio nije nichukuliwe tena na gari ndio nipelekwe nyumbani. Huyo mtu akuja kunichukua hajarudi hapa kuja kunichukua. Sijui tatizo lake ni nini mpaka wakati huu hajajulikana kuja kunichukua.
Well, this is the life of one Fatma Musila, her name at least going by her medical reports. For the last 6 months, Kenyatta National Hospital's reproductive section has been Fatma's home after successfully delivering a baby boy.
After having her here, a cesarean section was done on 22nd of June, and the baby was extracted, taken to the newborn unit for care. Fatma got well, but in October, she waited and got out of the ward and walked away. She was away in the streets for over 1 month. Then, fortunately, in November, about 3 weeks ago, Fatma walked back into the ward, looking like a street woman, and we received her back here.
At first glance, nothing can betray Fatma's predicament, but when you engage her in a conversation, her struggles area laid bare.
Mimi naishi kivyangu na mtoto, lakini yeye ni baba mtoto wangu na ndo wa mwisho wangu kunijua. Ila matumizi yake hajakaribiana na mimi. Bado kunielezea jinsi tutakavyoishi au tutakavyojumuika kuishi. Bali anajua tu simulia yangu ya kuishi mimi na yeye.
According to doctors and nurses at Kenyatta National Hospital, Fatma was brought in by an ambulance from Machakos County while pregnant on referral as the country was struggling with the effects of the recent nurses' strike.
History that we were given was she was found wandering along Mombasa Road, having been left by a bus at Mutito one day. Fatma came in with a luggage that showed she was traveling somewhere. So after we received her, we kept her in the ward to await her to get to an expected date of delivery, whereby the baby could be safely removed through a cesarean section, and then we could be left nursing the mother.
Dr. Godfrey Marika says Fatma suffers from schizophrenia, a long-term mental disorder of a type involving a breakdown in relation between thought, emotion, and behavior, leading to faulty perception, inappropriate actions, feelings, and withdrawal from reality.
It's abnormal behavior. Sometimes it can be violent. Sometimes they can see things that we are not seeing. We call them hallucinations. They can hear voices, people talking to them, and you wonder where are these people, but for them it is real. So, and they can be violent at times. They can be moody also. They can be reserved, not having the psyche for life.
Schizophrenia mostly common strikes between the ages of 16 and 30 years, with men tending to show symptoms at a slightly younger age than women.
There's a strong emphasis towards rehabilitative treatment rather than the drugs and the injection. It's more of rehabilitation. And that's why for her, she's better off not in a hospital, in a place where there's concern, there is somebody's watching over her.
A sizable proportion of people with schizophrenia have to rely on others because they are unable to hold a job or care for themselves. Evidence suggests that genetic and environmental factors act together to bring about schizophrenia. Just like Fatma, another patient lies a few meters away. Meet Caroline is in a similar predicament. Her situation is even more complicated as she also suffers from bipolar disorder. Unlike Fatma, Carol is less talkative and relates differently with the environment around her. She remembers a few of her siblings insisting that her sisters forced her to leave home and get married off when her parents died through a road accident.
Walifariki mwaka jana ajali ya barabarani.
Wakiwa na nani?
Wakiwa na baba. Tupo na dada zangu. Waliniambia nimekuwa demu kubwa nitafute mwanamume mwenye atanioa.
When she came in, we now took up her care. Her case is quite special because she also has other psychosocial issues. The psychiatric bit, well taken care of. However, you realize that pregnancy actually will worsen this condition.
Like Dr. Somo Okech explains, schizophrenia can be a horrific disease with no known cure, with each case being different from the rest. It can only be described as one thing: torture.
There are phases when she is essentially okay and interacts with us very well, but there are times when she will be quite low and you'll actually feel like she's getting worse.
The two women whose babies have been placed at children's homes as they are incapable of nursing them are holding on to the hope that their family members may come to them at Kenyatta National Hospital and walk with them through the path of recovery by getting psychosocial help that will enable them to one day hold their babies on their hands. Linus Moshigadi for Channel 1 News.